Hey guys, Reman here. So, in today's video, we're going to display the poison JAVAZON, okay? Now, I haven't ever really experimented with the poison JAVAZON, and it's been quite toad so far, actually. Now, she's only the age of 23. Yes, the nice, ripe age. So, don't have too high expectations as to how she's going to perform, okay? But check this out. She does over 1,000 poison damage already with her Plague Javelin, which is Toad. Now, Plague Javelin has a cooldown, okay? And the other one does not. Poison Javelin does not. They both leave a trail of poison behind them. And so far, Poison Javelin's level 13, and Plague Javelin's only level 7, and yet it does almost twice the damage. So, it's Toad, bruh. How'd you guys been doing, by the way? Have you been playing Diablo? Or are you all just waiting for the ladder reset? Okay, so yeah, my boy and I made it to Act 5. But I'm going to go kill Satan in just a minute, okay? Oh, look at this. A War Javelin. Yeah, she's using very basic gear. For those of you who don't know, I have actually committed to a personal ladder reset, okay? All self-found. Not even lying to you guys, okay? And if you want to talk shit, just do it in the comments below. Because I know I took handouts in the past when I said I wasn't going to. When shit just gets old, start getting bored. So I take handouts. But here's the thing. I don't intend to do that with this character, okay? And of course I have my other account that's full of GG gear. Most of it self-found and traded. But I'm not going to transfer any of that gear over to this character. So I made a new account with 2 new characters so far. This is one of them, and they're both very low. My assassin's like level 30 or something. So I found like one thing with her that I transferred over here. But these are my 2 new characters for my personal ladder reset. So I'm going to, switch gear amongst the 2 characters that I have, but I'm not going to take any gear from my other account. And I'm not going to take any handouts. And here's what's really whack, man. I'm not going to trade either, okay? I'm not going to trade. You heard it here first. And like I said, if you want to talk shit, just do it in the comments below. And let me know your thoughts on the matter. And like this video regardless. But this has been pretty interesting. The cooldown isn't that bad. I kind of wish it didn't have a cooldown like the other one. I was surprised to see that this one doesn't have a cooldown. But the problem is it gets annoying because it'll hit the one in front and then it won't poison any of the others because it has a very short radius for a Poison Javelin. But Plague Javelin, however, is Toad. See that? And this actually covers quite a bit of area. That poison cloud. So let me show you her gear. And if you will, like this video. And thank you to my patrons. Very pleased to have like 12 patrons, I think it is. So thank you guys for supporting the Ice Toad. If you want to become a patron, click the link in the description below. But check this out. Here's what she has going on. I found these in a tomb run. It was before we defeated Duriel, my boy and I. So just a very basic javelin. Don't let it break. The white ones that aren't magic or rare or unique, they'll break and they'll just disappear, to my understanding. So yeah, you got to be really careful with that. But fortunately in Path of Diablo, they have a toad stack. As you can see here, they have 496 javelins. So that'll do the job for a while. Then I found this. I don't remember where I found this little toad, but it'll do for now. I intend to make a lore once I find a Sal rune. Just a little bit of MF on the amulet. I'm really going for mana per kill, so I have 2 mana per kill rings. Mana per kill is GG for the JAVAZON, especially when she starts doing Lightning Fury. But even with this poison stuff, just one toss will generally kill a few enemies. So you're going to get a lot of mana per kill if you stack that up. Finally made this stealth armor not too long back. It's just really nice for the run walk. Some mana regen and faster hit recovery. It's quite Toad. And just shitty little gloves and a shield. But here's the thing, is these Vidala boots are epic. And in Path of Diablo, they can range from 10 to 15% piercing attack. So it's Toad that at level 14 you already can have some piercing attack. I found these with my assassin from Diablo, or it was in the Chaos Sanctuary. So she was like level 20 some, and I gave her them to this character, but we actually found another pair. Maybe that one was from Diablo actually with this character, but they both rolled 10% piercing. So that was kind of a letdown. I might slam those boots if I get a corruption orb, because now that I have 2 of them, I might as well. Like I said, kind of unfortunate they didn't hit the 15 pierce, but whatever, bruh. I'm going to slam them anyway, especially now that I have 2, because of course they can go bye-bye when you slam them, so you gotta be careful. I haven't found a single OOC yet, but yeah, check this out, man. It's pretty epic, and I recommend you guys, you know, if you're in the mood to getting back into Diablo a little bit, and say that you already have a ton of characters on this ladder, just make a new account, man, and don't transfer any of your stuff over, and don't trade. You know, the reason why I'm not trading is the market is just really saturated with goodies right now. So a little OOC will get you about anything, you know, in terms of basic gear. So it's just too easy to attain all the gear, you know. It takes away from the excitement and the reward of finding it yourself. So I just decided to go that route for now. Okay, for now. But I don't think it's going to change. Because why would I? You know, I already have a GG. I already have a bunch of GG characters this ladder with all the GG gear. So why would that change, you know? Why would Iceman take handouts for this character? Or start trading? I'd have to be a dumbass. You know? Because that's what this is all about. I'd have to be a dumbass to do that when I already have all the GG on my other account anyway, which is on this ladder, right? I'd have to be a true dumbass, a true toad. That ain't gonna be the case. Super Iceman Vitality, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, pick it up, man. Link in the description below on my Facebook account. You know, just check it out on the Facebook. And get yourself some Super Iceman Vitality. Alright, honey goatweed in there for the circulation. Quite honestly, it's circulation and working out and stuff is good for the dick. So it's a great motivator, you know. If y'all ain't in the gym, consider that, you know, do it for dick, and you'll be pleased, man. I'm telling you, if you get yourself some Iceman Vitality and you start hitting the gym, you're gonna become a real toad. All right, you're gonna become a hog. So. Ooh, it finally pierced. See, it finally pierced. It doesn't pierce very often. And I think once I hit level 30 and I put 1 into pierce, let's see what it gets on Path of Diablo for 1 point. 24%. I'm going to pump a few in there. Going to pump that up. And once you get that going, I think it's going to be epic having these things pierce. Because, of course, every time it pierces and hits another enemy, it's going to make this big-ass cloud of poison. But yeah, as you can see, no transferred over gear. So very basic stuff. No plus skill gear outside of just this one javelin. And she's really getting the job done at level 23. So this is a great way to go, man. Okay. And I think these guys are somewhat poison resistant, these Venom Lords. So you'll notice that there are some enemies where it's a little less effective toward, but you're still going to be able to kill, to my understanding, just about everything in normal mode. Outside of maybe some uniques, if they even spawn with immunities. I don't know if they even do that in normal mode. Or for poison immunity, at least. Let's see what those javelins are. Yeah, I'm saving a ton of goodies. Ooh, look at this. 14 MF. A poor man's Nagel ring. Damn. Oh my. These are hog. Look at that mana per kill. Yeah, mana per kill is a toad trait. She'd be going with sex mana per kill if I were to pop those on in addition to my 2 rings there. But yeah, when you're seeing pierces, it's going to be good. Now the thing is, it's new to Path of Diablo where your synergies are different, okay? They've been reworked in a lot of ways. And I did make an entire video complaining about how the Lightning Fury JAVAZON can't really do the tiers very efficiently. But I go back on what I said in that video. I was wanting like magic damage to be implemented into Lightning Fury itself, the Lightning Furies that it emits, or physical damage, one or the other, through like a sigil, a unique grand charm. But I'm going back on that a little bit. You know, it might just make her a little too GG. So this build, I'm curious to see how this performs in late game. Because the thing is, in Path of Diablo now, you can max out both Lightning Fury and both Plague Javelin and their synergies, and you're going to have some points left over. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. And it's quite toad so far at very low level. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, the problem is you're not going to have Charge Strike, you know. Or maybe you could pump some points into there and it'd be worth it for single target, but I don't know if that's going to be really achievable to have a viable Charge Strike. So I think you're going to be reliant on your Plague Javelin for killing bosses. And I'm not sure how that's going to go. So big old Ice Daddy is going to find out, okay? And I'll be making video on that. I don't know how GG of gear I'm going to have, though. Because, you know, that just might be the way it is. Because if the ladder does reset, I'm going to be making a new character that ladder anyway, so these characters can just go bye-bye. But I don't know when that's going to be, you know. A lot of folks are just speculating, but no one knows for sure. So I'm going to see how that goes with those two skills maxed along with their synergies. 20 poison damage. Another FCR ring. And in Path of Diablo, you can slam magic items. You can slam this ring and potentially get an additional 10 FCR. Yeah, a 20 FCR ring. That would be pretty GG. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that Plague Javelin is going to be sufficient for bosses later, because of course Lightning Fury is just going to suck for bosses. You could jab them to death with a 1-point jab, but you know, that'll be very time consuming as well. So I think what it's going to come down to is using Plague Javelin and just jabbing them. And hopefully with like a Titan's Revenge or something. Oh shit. Maybe have, oh shit. Blast! Alright, got a little distracted there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to complete this now. Blast! Oh, there's that. I was looking for this. I was looking for the red spot. Shit! Shit! Alright, we're not going to finish it, okay? We're not going to finish it this time, but stay tuned. I mean, I'll definitely make a nightmare run of Satan, okay, once I get there. But more videos to come with this little Vayman. I mean, I already killed Satan. I soloed him last game. That was before I even leveled up, so I put one more point into Plague Javelin. But I will say, it took like 4 or 5 minutes to kill him. This is normal mode. Pretty low level, though, you know, the Plague Javelin and its synergy, so I don't know, but I'm just concerned, you know, how is that going to be a nightmare in hell? I think endgame, this build would be toad to have on Switch a Javelin that's ideal for Plague Javelin, whatever that might be, and having a 4-socketed shield with 4 poison facet jewels in it, because that's going to really cut into their resistance if you get, you know, negative 20% enemy poison res. So I'm thinking that'll really take down the bosses, but I really don't know, bro. Maybe have like hybrid gear on. You could, of course, have that armor. Damn, what's that armor called? With Thorn's aura, and it gives poison damage. Does it not give negative % poison enemy res? I don't know if it does, but yeah, there's some, you know, there's a lot of things that you could consider going with this character, and I think it's kind of a new experience for the Iceman. So let me know what you guys think about that. And if you want to have a good time, make yourself a poison lightning JAVAZON hybrid in Path of Diablo. I'm thinking it's going to be a good time, and it has been so far. So like this video, hate to go out on a bad note. My little Vayman just got wasted right there. You know, sometimes shit happens, man. So, better luck next time, Vayman. Peace be with you guys.